Keep watching.
Yeah, a little later.
All right, Dick, just a
How
moment.
about Lunan's jacket there, pink? I like that.
I know, it's funny you didn't use it.
About my blue one.
Yeah, we should have those back.
Can I get control for just a moment?
Go ahead.
Dick, you were very busy that night. Don, you're always busy. But before we get to this, a little clip from Game 1 of the series. Montreal Canadiens score the first goal. Jacques Lemaire gets it a beauty. The fans go crazy. The Canadiens pour off the bench to congratulate him. And then you'll hear them booing because, lo and behold, you said all your team on the ice. Well, Dick Irvin described it like this.
Genie back into the for Lemaire, taking it for Lemaire. In this semi-final series, persistent checking. Bob Gainey is out there. Donnie Marshall as a checker, and as we watch the replay, as the Canadiens came off their bench, all of the Bruins came off theirs and skated the Cheevers. There's the goal, bang bang at the goal crease. John Cherry said he had some tricks up his sleeve. The Canadiens, as the teams do when a goal goes into the playoffs, all came off the bench. Cherry sent all of the Bruins off the bench to pat Cheevers on the back.
Do you think they'd be talking about the possibility of the teams remaining on the bench after a goal?
I'll tell you one thing, that was the Cherry brothers in action, right?
That's true. I see the cameraman and the director were right on the ball then. There's 40 guys on the ice and they're taking shots at the crowd. What happened there, my brother says Montreal is always intimidating. After every goal in the Toronto, they jump on everybody and run around there. He says, if they have to get the first goal, you send your guys on. Newell come over to me and said, Dave Newell, the referee, you can't do that. I said, why? He says, well, you just can't. I said, they sent their guys on, I'm sending mine on, and they made up a new rule over that.
That's right. Next year, that was the rule. Tell me about the series, Don. We're seeing the first period barely. We had to move it up a little bit because we had a lot of lockout coverage later on, and then a lot of great post-game reaction with you, Jerry Cheevers, and so forth.
Okay, good.
Go ahead.
Now, we were down 2-0. We lost the first two games. I went in the dressing room. I said, Dick, you won't believe this. I went in. We will be back for the 7th game. We will be back. I don't think they believe me, but we'll be back. I promise you, on Blues Head, we will be back. I got on the plane. We chartered back. Harry and all them were down in the dumps up there and everything like that. I said, get the champagne out. I went down. I got the champagne, the stewardess. I give everyone a glass. Says, here's to the 7th game. Power positivity. We did it. And I'll tell you another thing, how much time I got left.
Oh, you lost. We got about 3 minutes yet.
And we have.
Oh, yeah. Take your time. Tell us about the game. Dick, did you want to ask anything?
Yeah, you want to ask something?
Aside from the games, there's a great story. Before we get to that, you and Scotty Bowman got in a lot of trouble.
What happened was Scotty was doing awful things, and he's probably watching now in Buffalo. He's doing awful things. The referee usually skated at 8 o'clock in the Forum. He went down and screamed and hollered at me. He didn't get up and went down there at 7:30, was screaming, you won't call penalties against Boston. He also took all the videotapes, put them on TV, took them to the reporters and said, look at the penalties they should have. I come to the border. I was doing stuff. I come to the border. And they said, what are you here for? I says, I'm here to beat the Canadiens. They kept me there an hour and a half. I said they were Gestapo in this country. Ziegler called us all in together. Scotty and I said, this madness has to stop, or something like that. But it kept going. It was beautiful. I got to say something, though. I know I still
First
have...
2 penalties once against Montreal.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I want to say something. I have to say something. Every game, and Dick won't like this, every guy knows going like this. I'm getting the cameras going here. It was 1-0 in the Montreal Forum before the national anthem. You know why? The head office was there. Sammy Pollock was there. All the big wigs were there, so you're down 1-0. I said in the paper in Boston, if it went to the 7th game, we would get screwed. And I said if they get up 2 goals, we would get it in the ear. Ziegler went nuts. She says, just a minute, you're calling us dishonest. He says, I said, okay, wait till the 7th game, we get up a couple of goals. I want you to watch, when we're up 3-1, I want you to watch Rattel's penalty and Redmond's penalty, how Myers gets them back in the game.
He really roughed up Jean Rattel, and he deserved the penalty. Neutral zone.
Oh, neutral zone. Is that nice?
Yes, you only had 4 penalties in the whole game, except for the too many men.
Just a minute. We can play them, like Dick said earlier. We had 11, 20 guys. When they get a penalty, that was it. I'm not talking about this was a sissy game because it was the 7th game. There was no hitting. There was nothing. Redmond didn't deserve the penalty. You're up 3-1. You could see him trying to get the game in. You will see it. I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk after the game, which will be in about 3 minutes, about the overtime, okay?
You know, there's a lot of tension here. This is great. I'm getting it firsthand. It's for real, folks.
Dig Irvin off now. All right, Don, we'll have a little more CBC Sports presentation. The velour and the horror continues.
Velour, hey, Chris Feldman here, velour.
Be back.
It's the Beverly Hills.